will see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Los Angeles
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Khalif Raymond to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, they experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
The questions about Jared Goff's future as an NFL starter, whether he's a long-term answer in Detroit, those are long gone. This offseason, signing a lucrative deal, including over $170 million guaranteed dollars. What I love about what he's done in the Motor City is he's created a sense of belief, a confidence that they have been waiting for, clamoring for. When he steps on the field and into the huddle, he elevates everybody around him. He's made believers in Detroit. Quite a redemption story for Jared Goff. You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Goff now on 3rd down. St. Brown there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. A toss play, Montgomery. Jukes one defender. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fox now to kick this one away. 2-2 Atwell now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle Father Time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Stafford from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. His pass caught by Nakua. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Stafford again. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
On third down, here's Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They fake the handoff now, Stafford. That one is caught, left side of the field. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Off play action, Goff. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Goff. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Giving up a touchdown on that last possession, you've got to come back and answer. And they found one on the last couple plays. Recovered a little footing for themselves here defensively and put this offense behind the sticks.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Rams will take possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Stafford now. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. They go play action with Goff. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 35-yard line.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Lions. Backed up considerably here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Got his man on the in. Complete.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Goff. Connects with Montgomery. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again, it's Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll set up now, 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
They dump it off to the back. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates now for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll get you down to... In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. This one's caught. It's cut near the sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Fires over the middle, caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Stafford from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Stafford now on third down. He'll get this to come. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got his man, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 31. Finds Laporta. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He got 24 yards on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Goff back to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Bates now for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Stafford. He's got it, room to run. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
The Rams are set to punt. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. that's the end of the third. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action with Goff. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Down the middle, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw here, Stafford. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense up to the line fast. Now Stafford again. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. On the handoff, this is Montgomery. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. He finds some space again. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
First down from the red zone. Pass taken in by St. Brown. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They send St. Brown in motion left. Running this with Montgomery. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Storms are minor, but you know she living major. Flying up and ain't no cables.
It's second and goal. Once more, it's Montgomery. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. They'll run. It's Gibbs. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. You know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. first down from the 31. Looking to throw it. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
To throw. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing now. To the left sideline, complete. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Here he is to throw. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Cardi now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
17.
As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure that missed win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out. Yeah,
the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Remember us.
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game. You intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.